Good morning. Hey, welcome to our fifth and final episode for this series titled Lies Couples Believe. It's been a pretty good series. I've got a lot out of it, a lot of self reflection on this one for myself. I'm sure y'all have too. Today's message, I've seen it in my life. I've even seen it in my kids already. And it's one you see primarily in men, not gonna lie, but also in the immature. I'm not going to say young adult, but I will say immature, because that immature in relationships. Let me put it that way. And that's this lie. It's the lie with the thought process that is, I am who I am. Accept me as I am, and never try to change me. That's a lie. That's a lie we get caught up in. I can tell you 100%, I am thankful I am not the man I was when I married my wife almost 17 years ago. I'm not that man. I am thankful. I am happy I've changed. Why? Because I've matured. I've grown up. Having kids will do that to you. But so will taking on responsibilities, taking on roles, things of this nature. But the bottom line is, people get that thought stuck in their head. I am who I am, and you shouldn't try to change me. You know, Romans 14:12. I just want to read it. Romans 14:12 says this. It says, each of us will give a personal account to God. You've got to account to God. And you're like, yeah, I'll do that, when the time comes. I'll go to church on Sunday and give an account to God. I'll take care of that myself. Okay, all right. Jump. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 13 tells us, nothing in all creation is hidden from God. Everything is naked and exposed before his eyes, and he is the one who we are accountable. Nothing is hidden. So you putting it off just stacks it up. It makes it harder for you to go give an account to God for. Just making it harder on yourself. So you might be thinking, all right, well, if God's going to speak to me, he will speak to me. How do you think God does that? For a lot of people, we want that burning bush. But the reality of it is, God speaks to us through our relationships. God speaks to us through the people who are around us. Primarily through our spouse. Especially if God's in the middle of that relationship. Just like, if y'all remember a couple of days ago, we were talking about how we ask our spouse, we go to God, we give our desires to God, and then we go to our spouse and ask them if they will be willing to help us for these requests, right? Okay, here's the thing. Our spouse will be the one that tells us, no, for these reasons. You don't need to do that for these reasons. And then our pride is the one that boils up and goes, well, I'm going to do it because I want to. I do what I want. Right? No. Think about it. Your spouse is trying to help you through God. God speaks through your spouse to change you the way he wants you to be changed, to mold you into his image. Why? Because the spouse can speak directly to us through love. Proverbs 27:5 tells us an open rebuke is better than hidden love. Just this week, my wife told me something that I responded in a way that I thought I did really, really well. And she's like, no, you didn't. You just didn't say anything, but it was obvious. My first thought was to be angry. I really was. I was like, I did a good job. Why aren't you proud of me? The reality is, I need to do better. And that's what she was telling me. She's trying to help me. I can't get mad at her. I need to accept this. Learn from it. That's God speaking through my spouse to make me a better person. Ephesians 4:15 tells us this. I'm going to jump again, excuse me. Ephesians 4:15 says this. It says, we will speak truth in love. We'll speak truth in love, growing in every way more and more like Christ. I want to be like Christ. That's the purpose of all Christians. So if my spouse, if my wife comes to me and rebukes me in love, I better darn well listen. She's trying to make me a better person. If I rebuke her in love. Now, please understand, men, this is really hard for us to do because we have to learn to talk to our wives in a loving way. And every woman is different. You have to figure that out. Sorry, not much help there. But it's taken me several years to learn how to rebuke my wife in a way that she can receive it. Okay? Not easy. Got to figure it out. But rebuke your spouse in love. Correct them in love. Change them through God to be a better person. That is the daily drink for today. I'm not trying to change you. God is. He's just using me to speak to you. Amen. Amen. Hey, thank you for joining me in this series. Hey, be sure and comment, subscribe to these below. Also, I want to do a live broadcast. Hey, live broadcasts tomorrow, Saturday, at, I don't know what time. I'll throw it up on my Facebook page, though. I'll throw it up. Live broadcast tomorrow. Going to do an announcement. I want everybody to be on there for that. So if you miss it, go check out the Facebook page, Daily Drink Ministries. Y'all be blessed, and we'll talk to you later.